Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Only at Lady Is. This is your queen in hair, beauty, and skincare. And so today, I'll be showing you how to do um, these bob braids. I like to call them bob braids because they look exactly like a bob. Yes. And so for this hairstyle, you do need kinky extensions. These are the extensions that I prefer to use for this hairstyle. You can use any kinky extension of your choice. I just prefer to use this because they have strands, and it's easier for me to count how many strands I'm using just to maintain some consistency in the size of the braids that I'm doing. So you also need like some rubber bands. You need a crochet pin, clips, and scissors. So that's all you need. And lastly, your tail comb for sectioning, right, or whatever comb. So I'll just put on my apron. I like to do that. I don't know how to work without my apron. Yes. And it just kind of helps me put the tools and everything I need right here. So it's easy for me to just grab them from here and use, put back, take this and use and put back. All right, so let's get started. Sectioning the hair, I will start with the side. So this area of the head is called the bridal ridge. Um, so I'm just going. So this is the section that I'm going to be working with, okay? And I'm going to use another clip to hold this part of the head. And so I'll just count 3 strands. 1, 2, 3. So I messed it up when I was taking it out. So let me bring this closer so that you can see what I am doing. The first thing I do is to hold the base of the head just a little bit. Since her hair is very thick, I'm going to use 2 strands, but normally I would use 3. So you don't have to go too far with this. So you can just end there. It's okay if you have some loose hair. Uh, Doing this part, don't make it too tight at the base of the head. Just make it a little bit loose and leave some space right there, because this has to go through underneath, and it is going to be very painful if there is not enough space. It will be very tight and cause so much pain on your client or whoever you're working on. So you pass this. I'll just take all of them at once. Pass this over. Pass this like this. And then you pull one out. So like I said, if your client's hair is very thick, which I'll show you what to do, and I'm doing the next one. So you pull this all the way to the base. You want to have this long enough, right? And then you just braid, like just wrap around like so. You see, this is just the perfect size, right? So now you just keep going up to the length that you want it to be. And so if you, I mean, but for this hairstyle particularly, it doesn't have to go really long, right? So that's where the beauty of the hair comes from. You can measure depending on where you want it to end. And I think I'll just end it here, right? So you end here, then you section like part of it, you tie like so. Perfect. And then you will have the rest of these. So this is how much you should have. Rubber band, and depending on how big you want it, okay, so you would put the rubber band. Let me just bring it closer. Put the rubber band in like this. So depending on how thick or how round you want it, you go this way and just secure the rubber band there. So now, once the rubber band is secure, so you have to bring the rest of this pad by folding it like this. So you fold it like this, okay, and then you open this part, you open this part and you put it inside. So once you put inside, where it's going in, make sure you are so you weave it in such a way that, because this place is like a door where it has come through, so you try to close it up by bringing these out like this and passing it over to the place where it went in, just to secure it. Also making sure that everything is smooth and nicely tucked in. Okay, so you just tuck it in like this, tuck it in, tuck it in, close it properly, close it. So close the door. Here you have to close the door. So you just keep going around and close the door and close the door and close the door. There you go. Look at that. So it should be round and smooth like a bulb. All right, so I'll do another one. I'll do it up here. This is a little bit too long, right? Because this hairstyle, anyway, from here to the middle part of the head is just going to match right there. It's not too long anyways. So I'll do another section. Thing again, you braid the hair, leave a bit of gap. Don't make it so tight on the scalp. Otherwise, you won't have room for the extensions to go through. And then just use your crochet pin, put these in, pull them out. So once it matches both lengths, like if it's in the middle, pull one out like so. Pull it all the way to the bottom, just so that you probably have like 5 strands. You see, pull this all the way down, all the way down, like so. Once it's there, yeah, because most people pack it in the middle. You just take a little section out of this and you tie it. So once you tie again, and then you come in with like this here. Yeah, here is okay. And so, and so, and so. All these come in, you fold them. People have different ways of doing it, but this is just my own way. So when you fold it like this, tuck it, you open this, make sure it's like a circle, like this. You put this in, And then you close the door. I'm closing the door right now. Close the door. Still closing the door. Close the door. Close the door. If you do it nicely, it is going to be very much rounded. So you close the door. Close the door as much as you can. There you go. So look at that. The other thing I would like to say is that if you don't want it too big, you can also reduce the amount of hair that goes in. Okay, you can cut out some strands if you don't want it like very big here. But I'm just going to leave it as it is right now. Come in with scissors and just kind of smooth on this part just a little bit. You will see what you need to do and where, and just do the same thing here all around. Now done. Try this out and let me know if it works for you, and I will see you in my next video. Please comment, like, and share, and until next time, keep braiding. And if there is anything that you want me to do for you, let me know and I'll always be happy to help. Thank you.